Put that one on that side so you won't have to worry about it. And it's right here. And it's all together.
Okay.
You just get this out your face. And that's how we rock it.
So special.
Ain't nothing in your face. I feel like it's all your face. We look good. We fine. Woo! Okay. So, trying to think how should I open up. Is recording or I just go? Thank you for tuning in to Learn Life with Cure. My guest for today, my WC. Oh, hold on, I want to start over. Because I got to have a deal like this. Okay. Thank you for tuning in to Learn Life with Cure. My WCW of the week is the one and only Miss Blake. Woo! She is the CEO, the founder of her hats. What's your hat called?
Empress.
Empress.
Came through drippin', drip, drip. Came through drippin', drip, drip. Came through drippin', drip, drip. Diamonds on my wrist, they drippin', ice. Came through drippin', drip, drip. Came through drippin', drip, drip. Came through drippin', drip, drip. Diamonds on my wrist, they drippin', ice.
Came through drippin', drip, drip. Came through drippin', drip, drip. Came through drippin', drip, drip. Diamonds on my wrist, they drippin', ice. Came through drippin', drip, drip. Came through drippin', drip, drip. Came through drippin', drip, drip. Diamonds on my wrist,
They are amazing. She's an entrepreneur and she is growing with her business. What made you think of that name?
Well, it was kind of hard thinking of a name, like what exactly to go with.
Mm-hmm.
But I came up with Empress, but of course it's spelled with an I.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't like the way I really looked. So I'm like, I'm gonna make it a little different, change it to an E.
Okay.
And I know a lot of people might get it and think Empress, like
Right.
a queen, but no, it's Empress.
Right.
So,
I love it. I love it. So what's your story? Tell us a little bit about yourself.
So I'm 20.
Mm-hmm.
I graduated high school in 2016.
Okay.
And at that time, you think about going to college,
Right.
but I never really wanted to go to college.
It's
so
not for everybody.
yeah, so whether I went to college or not, I wanted to do something,
Mm-hmm.
and I wanted to have something of my own to still feel like I'm able to do something and accomplish some goals. So I ended up coming up with my own business. It took me a while. I started out. I wrote down a couple ideas, and then
And this is the
from
one
there.
that stick for you. This is the one you
Yeah,
like.
it's the one
Okay,
that
I
stick
can
for me.
roll with.
Mhm.
I love it. I like hats. Do you like hats? So this was like, okay, everybody wear hats. Why
It was
not
like,
hats?
okay, the whole Detroit has clothing line, so I
Right.
can't do that.
Right.
Well, you can, but I don't want to do everything that everybody else does. I want to
Exactly.
kind of step outside the box, and I didn't see anybody with a hat on. So I'm like, it's something I can go with.
And I love it. I looked at it like, okay, she do hats.
Mhm.
Let me see her out. Let me check her out
Yeah.
and see what was about that. And I love the hat thing. And my thing is too, everybody got a clothing line. Everybody got some type of business, but everybody's business is different in some type of way. It sticks out in some type of way. You make it unique. You make
Right.
it stand out. And I love it about your hats. Now, was it hard to come up with starting your own business, or was it easy? Like, how was the ups and downs of it?
I would say like starting a business, it's not that hard. I feel like as people make it seem.
Mhm.
Now, if you want to come out with a store off the rip, yeah, that might be hard. But if you're
Mhm.
starting out like really small, I think you can achieve that goal. Just start off small and then build yourself up.
Grow as it go along.
So yeah, it wasn't that hard. I just say at the time I was doing housekeeping, so I wasn't checks wasn't that big, but I was saving.
Work.
Yeah, so I was saving, and once I was able to save enough, and I would probably say I didn't have to save that much to even start. It was just enough, and then
But you was
able
putting a
to
little bit
put-
aside,
Yeah.
still doing your thing, still working, still
Yeah.
taking care of yourself, and you was like, you know what? I need to put some money aside.
Yeah,
to
put
start
some
my
aside
business.
and started, and it wasn't that terrible.
So how was your trials and your tribulations, like the whole process, the ups and downs, like the beginning? You know, the process is hard. Like, you got your foot in that door, but the process is hard. How was that part for you?
So when starting my business, of course, like I said, I came out with the hats, but it was like, the first day I sold a hat, it was out of my grandma's house.
You thought you was doing it, didn't you? Like, that's my first hat.
Oh yeah, and I was excited because it was the first day. So I'm like, if people actually buying the first day, like this is super cool.
Mm-hmm.
So I sold that out of my grandma's house the first day, and I actually was after that I was making deliveries. So I was actually pulling up on people, dropping off their hats, but that's not safe. So I had to stop that. And then after that, Greenfield Market was my actual meeting place for people to meet them if they wanted to come, since it's so close to what my surroundings.
Right.
What I'm used to.
And it's out in the open.
So then also my grandma has a hair salon. So my grandma has a hair salon. So there I also sold my hats. Sold my hats there, and a lot of my cousin customers will purchase
Buy
them.
it.
Yeah.
Now, would you be there all day, or like was it like every day they was open? You was there, or was it
So
okay? You was
if
there
I came and got my hair done, I would bring my hats. I bring my hats and my card machine.
Okay.
So you be like, I ain't got cash. Oh, I got a card machine.
Come
on, this time swipe. And then it got to a point where they actually had a little showcase, so I would like put them in a showcase, and then my cousin just give me the money when if somebody bought something.
Okay.
So yeah.
So was it more at that time? It was just what you had. You didn't do custom at that time.
No, actually, I always did custom.
Okay.
So that was always an option. If you wanted a customized or just a hat that I already had in my book bag, you know, it was up to you.
What you wanted or not. Okay. Now, far as your vendors and who do you actually stitch your own hats or?
No, I actually have a lady that stitches my hats.
Okay. Now, have she been stitching your hats since you started?
Yep, the whole time.
Okay.
The whole time she stitches my hats, I have a lady that does that for me, and I also have one company that I use for my hats. So.
Was it hard trying to figure out there was the right people to go with at the beginning, or were you able to work stuff out with them and it stick the first time, where you had to keep going with them back and forth, or try new people before you started?
To find the people to get the hats from, I had to search around a little bit. I wasted some money, but I didn't waste a lot of money because you just getting a couple hats just to test it out and see if it's a good quality. Right. Great quality. Right. So I tried a couple companies. They weren't good. Hats flimsy and all that, so I couldn't go with them. And then I actually talked to one of my family friends, DJ, and he has a clothing line, and he has his clothes, and he has a couple hats. So he got me the people that I use now. So that was good. That was a good turnout. And then for the stitching lady, my grandma actually got me in contact with her mother. But then it was like, well, her daughter's a perfectionist, so we want to go with perfectionist. So, and then since then she's done my hats. Okay.
So, even though you have all these people that you are working with, are you thinking about cutting them out and doing it yourself?
I would like to cut it out just to minimize all that's going on.
Do you have time? Do you have time to do it?
That's
the thing. You got to make time. Like,
sometimes
we make all our own clothes. I mean, we peeling it off, we pressing it on. So with my business, we do everything ourselves. I mean, we going to vendors at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. We sitting there because they was out all night. We sitting there waiting on them. So are you thinking about just saying, okay, I do have time, or I got to make time to do these things?
I feel like I have to make time. And sometimes it is easier to pay somebody else to do the job for you because you don't have that much personal time, because I do have a crazy work schedule. But so I do want to actually do my own hats. I actually want to learn how to stitch, so that would actually minimize me having to pay somebody else to do my own hats. And then I can actually have the hats ready then, instead of having my customers waiting so long.
So how long is your wait? How long is the wait for
customers? I would say for my customized orders, it would have to be at least, it really is a week. She could do it really that fast. Really, she could do it in probably a day or two. But
you
she
try
has
to give
her
her
own.
the benefit
Yeah,
of
she
the
has her
doubt.
own.
And you don't want them waiting too long, so you have to tell them an accurate date and time, or accurate time that they'll be done. So what, a week or 2 weeks?
I don't want to be dipping in on her personal time, and I don't
or your
also don't want my
waiting.
customers to be waiting either.
Right.
Yeah, I have to find like a middle ground for that.
Okay.
And a stitching machine though.
I do. I have one.
Do you have like a stitching machine, or do you have the big
It's
one?
embroidery. It's an embroidery. It's about this big. I can show you in the back when we done. So I've actually been trying to stitch hats. Like I haven't tried the ball caps, but I did do beanies. I tried the beanies and I tried regular shirts. And right now, it's not that easy. I mean, it's hard. I didn't watch a couple videos. I didn't first I had one on there and first like, okay, you know what? I'm going to just put this on there and try it. So I did do that, and I was like, this machine costs too much for me to just be playing on it. So then I went to the Joann's. I went to their class, but they weren't more effective. They didn't tell me a lot. So I just had to watch YouTube videos, which they do for whatever machine you do have. They do have the videos to show you.
Because I watched a couple of videos on YouTube, and it was just a regular stitching machine that they was doing these type of hats on. I'm like, well, that's not bad, because the stitching machines only cost probably $300. No, you probably talking about the embroider hat machine. I'm talking about like a regular stitching machine.
Oh yeah, they don't cost that much.
Yeah, like $200,
Yeah,
$400.
They not that much at all.
And I saw that they were doing it with these hats. I'm like, that's not bad.
I didn't see that. I gotta see that. I didn't really see that.
That's the ones I was looking at on YouTube because I really was like, at this point, I want to do my own hat. Sometimes you get frustrated.
Just watch your reviews, and do watch the reviews as far as the machines. When you go before you purchase, watch look at the reviews and see what's the text. Every machine has some type of problem with it. Just one, but they be like, okay, this one it be too tight as far as the stitch, or it be too tight, or sometimes it be off a little bit. So always watch that, but most likely you can find the right machine yourself and do it yourself. You just gotta make time.
Look into it.
Do it before you go to work, after you go to work, or set your bedtime. Like, oh, I go to bed at this time.
I quick and long, so it's just like you never know what the good time is.
Yeah.
The shift is always changing.
But yeah, everybody wants their money. Everybody needs some money. Now, did you have like help down the line, like along the way? Did you have a lot of support, or was like, yeah, you know, she started this. Let's see how it go.
I would say I had support. My family gave me a lot of support as far as my business.
Encouraging your words.
Yeah, encouraging. Yep. As far as money, I did that on my own.
Of course.
Because you don't want anybody to be like,
oh, I'll help you. Oh, yeah. Can I get a hat for this?
So you always do it on your. You try to do it on your own if you can. So yeah.
It's not wrong with that, and I love that. But you know, if you gonna help me genuine. Don't be too much. Oh, I did this. Can I get this for free or discount? It's my business. This is my price. I'm sticking to it. Was it hard to stick to that price? So you know, I'm giving y'all this for free, y'all my family, or was it like, you know, I take the 20?
No, for family, a lot of my family just bought just because they wasn't gonna even ask for a discount. They just bought just
or even weird. You know, some people buy stuff and they don't even.
And then here and there they'll give stuff for free, but they always want to pay. That's just.
I love that. I love that. I love that. Now, do you remember like the first thing you made, like the first hat?
I don't remember the exact first hat. The first batch.
Okay.
It was because I made different ones for the first batch. And they sold pretty well. Now they were all different kind of ones. There was some that didn't really work, didn't stick. Like I had an OMG hat. Nobody bought that. Like that one didn't stick.
Do you still got one?
No, I think I gave it away to somebody.
You gave it away? Okay.
Yeah, that one, it didn't hit on anything. I'm trying to think of some of my first ones. A lot of them are still here. Of course, everybody wants a plug tag. So that one was
of
like
course. Of course. Of course. Now, I seen on your page you had a hat called Unbothered.
Yes.
Now, what made you come up with that one?
Because girls think they're unbothered. Even they can be the most bothered. But they don't say they're unbothered. And it's social media. So a lot of girls think they're unbothered on social media. So
you like,
I know that's gonna sell. It's gonna sell for sure.
This gonna sell. Now, do you feel unbothered with your business?
It's like I try not to be bothered. But you're human, so some things are gonna irritate you.
Exactly. What you unbothered. Yes. Now, with your first batch, is it things that you would want to change or regret about your first batch, or you like, okay, I sold some stuff. I like the OMG. You said it didn't sell good.
I don't really regret that because it was just now I know. It's
a learning process.
Yeah, so it's a learning experience. So don't make that OMG hat again.
Right.
Now it was said. I would also say though, it's also about your crowd that you're approaching. Because if I don't know if you want me to say this, but if I was selling to the others, Caucasian people, they would have probably bought an OMG hat. But since I'm selling to black people, they're not. Well, that's my main crowd. I would say they're not really buying that hat now. So like the pop
don't
shop,
catch their attention.
So like the pop shop, if I was at a different pop shop in a different area, that probably OMG hat probably would have sold there.
Now the pop-up shops, do you love them? Is that something that you do all the time?
I actually did that one, and I really did like it. I really did like it. I wanted to sell out. I didn't sell out, but
did you sell a lot?
I sold a little over half.
Now, did you have a goal before you went? Like, okay, I want to sell this amount, or you like, okay, I'm gonna just go?
No, I was like, I'm just
free
because
mind.
I wanted to do one, and it was my first one, so you can't expect too much, but you want to at least get your foot in the door.
It was nice.
It was.
And you had a nice. When I was there, I had to leave and come back to your table. I'm like, dang, she got so many people here. And I think I talked to your mom, and she was like, oh, I'm not the owner. And I was like, really? But she was. I loved her.
You didn't talk to my mom or my cousin. Right?
I talked.
I don't
to.
know.
I don't remember, but I remember talking to somebody, and they were just like talking to me, and then they was like, yeah, but I'm not the owner, and I would love for her to do this. And she was like, excuse me. Then somebody else came over there and was like, oh, you want ahead? And then she was just going, and I loved the way that your team was helping and they was on it, because y'all had a big old crowd. I had to leave, come back like I said, and I was just like, okay, I'm going back to our table. I like this. Now, do you have anything new coming out? Is there anything that you want to grow as your business, or have you thought about anything yet?
I was thinking, well, of course, I feel like I'm gonna come out and do the winter hats with hoodies and have stands on those. So
beanies.
That would be something new. And then also for my hats that have like emojis and stuff on them, so there'll be stands and then like an emoji. But that's just like
that's different.
Yeah, it's more customized hats though. Not like I'm just making them and getting them done. It's only if somebody specifically asks for it.
Okay. Now, do you feel like what's your biggest social media platform? Where do you see you get your Instagram?
Yeah.
Have you tried Facebook or?
I haven't tried Facebook, and everybody says try Facebook. And I haven't tried it just because I never even had a Facebook when I was younger. Like, not the little bad kids on there. Like, back in the day, no, I never even had one. So it's like, I never know how to work it. Knew how to work it, so it's like, I'm not really comfortable with it. But I've been told to make one.
I think you should.
Yeah.
I think you should. And then, because it's just like Instagram, but it's a different crowd. And then, they share your posts, and then it goes to the next person, and the next person see it. So that's something, but I see that you do Instagram.
Yes.
Now, do you feel like you get a lot of love from Instagram?
I
do you
feel
get
like
it out, like, in public?
On Instagram, well, I have my business page and then my personal page.
I gotta follow your personal page.
Yeah, on my personal page is more activity. People see it more and have more to say. Now, on my business page, I don't feel like I follow that many people for them to have a good reaction. But the people that do see that, I think they like it. And then when I make hats for people and they shout me out, more people come and they see it and then they'll comment on which hat they want.
That's what I'm doing for as my business page, trying to pull people in. So I just go on my regular page and I tell them, oh, can you go on my business page?
Yeah,
try to pull them in that way and see how I go. But yeah, okay. So when you start doing work, when you start thinking about different names, when you start thinking about different vendors and all that stuff, what's your anthem song? Like, what do you put on to think? Like, or do you have a song, or do you just be in quiet? Like, what do you do to brainstorm?
Well, I don't have a song.
Really?
I don't. Like, so all the hats I have now, like all the things, I made that up a long time ago. So
Really?
it's like, I don't really have to brainstorm and think of new ideas as far as having.
Because you didn't wrote that stuff down already.
Yeah, I might see something. I'm like, oh, I can put that on a hat, but I haven't did that in a minute. I haven't seen anything that really stick out to me that I was like, let me put this on a hat. So right now, I pretty much brainstorm all that I can think of right now. But I'm pretty sure if something doesn't come to me, I'm gonna put it in action.
Okay. So this part of the segment we call Pick Your Brain.
Okay.
So I'm going to ask you some stuff, and then you're going to pick one or the other. Okay, so true or false, do you feel like anyone can knock a woman off a pedestal that she made herself, that she didn't build herself?
No.
No?
Because when you put in your own work, it's kind of hard to knock you off.
Somebody to come and just take you off your square after you didn't build it.
Especially putting the work yourself.
I can feel that. I can feel that. So, are you a private person or open person?
I would say probably private.
Private?
I'm more in the private aspect, yes.
Okay. Can somebody have you open up a little bit, or it take time, or you a private person?
It'll probably just take time. I gotta get to know you.
Text or calls?
I'd rather you call me if it's serious. If it's not that serious, you can text me.
Shoot you a text, you can answer back, go about your business.
But I do like calls though.
You love calls?
Yeah.
Old school. Wine or harsh liquor?
Neither really. What's the Mike Hard is something that I like. Those are best.
Mike's Hard Lemonade?
Yeah, like that's I don't do like.
What's your favorite flavor?
Is it raspberry lemonade?
Raspberry lemonade. Is it a raspberry?
I
I think it's a raspberry.
It's something lemonade. One of them berries.
I like that black cherry. Have you tried the
It
black
might be
cherry?
black cherry. It's something with lemonade in it. Some
I like black cherry. Do you give second chances or third?
15.
15.
Say not.
If you give them. It's a reason for them. Do you think men are better leaders, women, or both?
I would say both.
Both.
I
I
think
think so.
men and women leaders that do a good job with at leading. So
Okay. Leftovers or hangovers? Leftovers or hangovers?
leftovers or hangovers. I don't want no leftovers. So I'm gonna go with the
Hangovers.
I'm gonna go with the hangovers.
Okay, breakfast or dinner?
I would say breakfast. But I guess I'll go with dinner because I like steak.
You like steak? You can have steak and
Steak and
eggs.
potatoes, no.
Or you can have steak and potatoes for
steak
breakfast.
and eggs is good though.
Yeah.
For breakfast.
I think people have steak and potatoes for breakfast too. Probably. I don't know. I might be
I
making
had
that up.
steak and
I'm
potatoes
thinking
today,
that.
So for breakfast, so I guess I can.
See? Night or day?
Yay.
Day.
Mhm.
What's one random fact that the world don't know about you?
I think I'm bilingual. No, but really, I really want to learn Spanish
Okay.
because I went to Flicks when I was younger, which is foreign language immersion cultural studies in Detroit. I wanted to learn Spanish so bad, but I never
Put the effort. Because
I
went
did.
to Spanish 1 and 2 and passed with an A, and I don't know nothing. I don't know how I passed. I don't even know.
Yes, I did.
That is so weird.
I was there 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, and I learned a lot. But once I left, I didn't learn anything else. But I'll be telling people like I'm bilingual, but I'm not. That's about the dumbest thing I come up with.
What's the one word that you would use to describe yourself? Just one. You gotta work from the
She said sleepy. I don't want to make myself seem wrong, but I'm kind of dry.
Dry. Dry and shy, or you just dry?
It might be a little shy.
It might be both.
It might be the cover.
Now, are
up
you
of
dry?
shy.
Like, okay, so somebody texts you and you dry texting them back.
I'm just like a
Or-
type of person. Like,
Okay, so you might say 1, 2 words, and then I didn't get that though.
I'm
So I feel
Maybe.
good because you didn't dry text me at all. You had like a couple words,
really
like
wanted
I
to do the
think
interview.
5.
But like,
So it was like, oh, okay, thanks. Like, no. Some people was like, oh, okay, thanks. Some people was like, oh, really? So you was like, oh, thank you, girl. Like, so I didn't feel like you were a dry person.
yeah, I'm not. I really want to do the interview, but then also I feel like in real life I am dry. Like, well, maybe I'm dry. You less dry. No, I'm just dry.
You
I'm
just
dry.
dry.
I do get that. Okay.
Okay, well, I just want to say, do you have anything that you can, you want to give any new entrepreneurs or people that's trying to start their own business or just want to make a living in life but don't know what they want to do? Do you have any kind motivation words, anything you want to give to them, say to them?
Yeah, if you want to start a business, definitely come up with a plan. Write everything down, and then that way you know where you at, where you want to start, and then
Right.
put it into action. Once you put it into action,
Just take
everything
that
you start. Yeah, everything you just start building up from there. Definitely use social media as your platform because it's the best thing you can do.
Right. That's true.
Tell your cousins, your sisters, your brothers, because they'll support and put it out there for you. And just really, you can do whatever you want to do. You can do whatever you want to do in life as long as you think that you can do it. Because I didn't believe it at first, but once you say can't, you really can't do it. Like so, I would just tell them to go ahead, put your foot out there, and do it. Try it.
Try it.
Try it.
Okay, this floor is open. Do you have anything you want to who you want to shout out? Who you want to tell me about your website?
You got shout-outs? Let me go ahead and shout out my cousin Michelle. Put the camera on her. Put the camera on her. I want to shout out my cousin Michelle. She's the biggest support system. She's the oldest of us all, so she's always making sure we're all right. So, then I have my sister Paige. I want to shout her out.
Hey,
She's the best big sister. I got twins, Justin and Jasmine. That's my brother and sister also. My little brother Cameron. My boss said shout her out, but I didn't know it was gonna be a shout out section, so I'm gonna shout her out anyway. Jasmine Schaefer.
Hey, Schaefer.
And my mama Pia. And that's all.
That's all. Tell them about your website. You gotta tell them your website, your Instagram page.
My Instagram is Empress Hats, and then my website is empresshats.com.
And don't forget it's with an E.
Yes, with an E, not an I. So and make sure you guys buy. I'm really looking forward to it, expanding and making more hats.
Thank you guys for tuning in to Learn Life. I had the CEO of Empress here with me, Miss Blake. Thank you guys for coming on the show.
Thank you.
Buy some hats. Okay, so yeah. So that was the show. I think it did good. I was nervous at first. You was nervous, but it was flowing. It was flowing. I was like, okay. Oh, babe, can you take a picture of her?